Now for our feature story of the day, President Trump just gave his speech at the Digital Asset Crypto Summit in New York. And here's some of the highlights of what was discussed by the Trumpster. Very bullish, obviously. I quoted him from the speech. "Together we'll make America the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and the crypto capital of the world." I repeat, Trump just said this morning, "Together we will make America the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and the crypto capital of the world." And if you didn't watch the speech, again, it was less than 3 minutes. You can check it out here, 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And my favorite quote I just read to you from it. Also, reading some other quotes. My computer reset earlier, so it kind of messed me up. But President Trump executive order says we want as much Bitcoin as we can possibly get. We view Bitcoin as being digital gold. So again, President Trump's executive director, as you can see here in your screen, this guy right here, says we want as much Bitcoin as we can possibly get because we view Bitcoin as being digital gold. Can you say bullish? I also want to pull up some of the Max Keiser tweets regarding some of this stuff as well. My computer reset earlier during the stream, so it kind of messed me up a bit. I had all this prepped a little earlier, but nonetheless, shout out to El Salvador. That's their library. Totally next level. I was there a couple of months ago, and my mind was literally blown away. So yeah, so in regards to this news, Trump states the strategic Bitcoin reserve will maximize the value of our holdings rather than foolishly selling them to get a fraction of their value. That was a part of the speech at the Digital Asset Summit. Max responded, U.S.-controlled IMF tells Trump to stop buying Bitcoin, citing volatility and instability worries threatening the U.S. economy. Sound familiar with the IMF also telling El Salvador to do the same thing, but that's not slowing down Bukele, so it'll be kind of interesting. It seems to be a little conflict there, considering the IMF in the United States, as the United States' President Trump is pro-Bitcoin, and the IMF views Bitcoin as their enemy, the Achilles heel to the powers that be. Now, Max also even shared it here in regards to Senator Lummis calling for the USA to sell its gold to buy 1 million Bitcoin. Max wrote, the IMF has warned the US not to sell its gold and buy more Bitcoin, citing volatility and destabilization risks. Here's my message to the IMF. Go fuck yourselves. How do you like those apples, IMF? But anyways, this article was also published regarding Trump's speech here, so we'll dive into this. Crypto will expand dominance of the U.S. dollar, according to the Trumpster. That's right. In New York, President Trump dropped a video into the crypto event on Thursday, amping up his pro-crypto sentiment with the assertion that crypto will spark economic growth, though he didn't offer any of the new policies attendees had hoped for he might announce, but there's also speculations that these announcements for crypto from Trump may come tomorrow, so I guess we'll soon find out. Mess around, find out. Crypto is as big as you can get, he said during the brief pre-taped speech at the Digital Asset Summit in Manhattan. His remarks were met by standing room only crowd as he praised crypto and Bitcoin, continuing a goodwill tour that has netted him financial and electoral support, obviously, from the crypto industry. Pioneers like you will be able to improve our banking and payment system and promote greater privacy, safety, security, and wealth for the American consumers and businesses alike. You will unleash an explosion of economic growth. Let's go. Trump noted his administration has already stopped selling seized Bitcoin and has brought together industry leaders with his government officials. Quoting him here, we're ending the last administration's regulatory war on crypto and Bitcoin, and that includes stopping the lawless Operation Choke Point. Operation Choke Point went beyond regulation, and I mean far beyond. Frankly, it was a disgrace. Preach, he said. It was in his second appearance at the crypto conference after a live campaign stop at the Bitcoin National in 2024. But as of January 2025, all of that is over, meaning since his inauguration, the war on crypto is officially over. Trump has already signed 2 executive orders tied to digital assets since taking office for the second term on Jan 20th. Ironic enough, today we hit the all-time high of 1093 after previously creating a working group for digital assets, also establishing the Bitcoin reserve using the previously seized Bitty assets. Speculation ahead of Thursday's speech centered on whether he would address the banking or crypto taxes. As you know, there's been a lot of speculation since last year from the Trump family regarding them wanting to propose 0% Bitcoin and crypto taxes for capital gains for those cryptos created in the USA. Let me know if you think they'll move forward with that. Ultimately, though, he did not announce any new actions in particular, instead just reiterated what the administration has already been doing. He also said, it's an honor to speak with you about how the United States is going to dominate crypto and the next generation of financial technologies. And it's not going to be easy, but we are way ahead. Trump has courted the crypto industry over the past year, as you know, since taking office, continuing to show his support. He also followed through with some of his promises, including freeing Ross Ulbricht, the founder of the Silk Road. He did follow through and pardon him, which was a great good fate sign. He did establish the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, and he did sign some executive orders. So pretty lit. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Precisely, Warpaint. The Lummis bill is in the committee right motherfucking now. So yeah, the Lummis bill, which has been redrafted, they cut off where they would stop at 1 million, but they can purchase 1 million or more, which is a key distinction there. And Michael Saylor recently proposed, a speech at the Crypto Summit. I think that was on the 7th, roughly 2 weeks ago. And he proposed Trump to purchase up to 25% of the Bitcoin circulating supply, would be approximately 5 to 5.5 million BTC, which is 5x that of what Senator Lummis and the other senators are proposing. So you guys let me know your thoughts with some of that and some of the Biddy adoption. And can I get an F the IMF? Hashtag F the IMF. We don't need them, eh? And again, welcome everyone. This is the Q&A segment of the live stream.